not just about having the ball. I'm not too interested in the possession stats. It's about what you do when you've got the ball, and we're being very good with the chances that we're creating. We're clinical when we get the chances, and as I say, we're looking strong defensively.
So Dean, when you took the job, did you imagine this kind of start? 4 wins from 4 games, and it's the man of those performances as well. What's impressed you?
The results have been really important. I think we had to get off to a quick start, of course. Performances have been strong, creating chances, restricted a really good Stoke team to no shots on target on the weekend. So all in all, a really pleasing performance. It's been a really good start, yeah, but it's just 4 games in. It's a long season ahead, so never want to get carried away. You know, the spirit's building nicely. I think we're working out this morning. We've only had takeaway match day prep training sessions. I think we only had 9-10 actual full training sessions as a group, so it's really early days. It's just about embedding the way we want to play, with and without the ball, new staff, getting to grips with things, and obviously new players coming in. So still a ton of work to do, but no, the lads are feeling confident. I'm enjoying watching us play at the moment.
A long way to go, like you say, of course, so maybe not quite the finished article yet, but are they certainly progressing as you would like Bristol City to be progressing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think the way that we're moving the ball in possession has been outstanding at times. It's not just about having the ball. I'm not too interested in the possession stats. It's about what you do when you've got the ball, and we're being very good with the chances that we're creating. We're clinical when we get the chances, and as I say, we're looking strong defensively. There's still work. I mean, look at the second half on the weekend. Stoke came out. We knew they were going to throw everything at us in the first 15 minutes or so, and we probably didn't keep the ball as well as we did in the first half. And then you invite a little bit of pressure on your goal. But equally, as I say, that we put bodies in the way of their shots. Benter's come and took a couple of catches as well. So all the performances are still not where we wanted to be, as I say. But they're pleasing, and we're moving in the direction that we want to be.
So return to the Carabao Cup then on Thursday. How much importance is there on cup games for you?
Well, it's a competitive game. We want to win. Simple as that. I'm not really interested if it's a league or a cup game. We want to win the game. We made a load of changes in the last round against Northampton, putting a really strong display. And of course Aston Villa might do the same this time as they did against Burton, so we'll see. But so we can't quite predict what team they're going to play. But they're a Premier League team. It's another big game for us. Test ourselves against Premier League opposition. And as I say, whoever's going out there at the moment, whether they're from the start or as we saw at the weekend, the lads coming impacting off the bench, people are putting in good performances. Players are feeling, confident, and they've got a lot of belief in the way that we're playing at the moment.
And you go head to head with Dean Smith. How much are you looking forward to the challenge of going up against a former manager who I think gave you your first coaching experience?
Yeah. Towards the end of my career at Walsall, he was fantastic for me, and gave me some training sessions to take care of with the younger players there, and just learnt a lot in the way that he goes about things, different than what I'd seen previously in football. So I learnt so much, not just from Dean, from Rich O'Kelly, who obviously was here previously, Neil Cutler, the goalie coach, the doctor Ricky. There's a load of them there that I've got good relationships with, and can't wait to see them on Thursday. But as I say, hopefully we'll be on the right end of the result.
And we've seen players step up to big occasions already this season, but I wanted to ask you about Tyreek Backinson. He's come back from his loan spells and slotted into your system with absolute ease. So what do you put that down to?
Well, he's a very, very good player. He's grounded. He wants to learn every day. You can see that in his performances. He's improving. He's gone against a player on the weekend in Mikel who's had a career right at the very top level, and I thought Tyreek was outstanding with the ball. Without the ball, he gives us some strength in there as well. So he's a great example, as I touched on before. In pre-season, all the players were given the opportunity to grab a shirt, and he came to see me on first or second day it was, and I said I'd speak to him after training. I went over to the Bears training ground and totally forgot, and come back at 4 o'clock, and he still sat in his car waiting for me. And he said to me, "Why did you see me this season?" I said, "Well, what about you? Do you want to go on loan? I want to play." So we gave him the opportunity, and he took it. And real good example of a young player grabbing the opportunity when he gets it. Now what's important is he stays grounded, which he will. Comes from a good family. He's got a real great attitude. So, and the lads around him will keep him grounded. So no, he's in a good place. Antoine in front of him. I think Zach Viner, Taylor Moore on the weekend as well. The young players have really stepped up, and as I say, they've got a lot of confidence, and it's about that balance of experience and youth.
Will he likely get a rest this week, or is he excited for another challenge against Premier League opposition? Do you know what kind of team you're going to put out there on Thursday night?
Yeah, I've got the team in my head. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to tell anyone the opposition, of course. But no, there will be changes. There was changes in the previous game, and the lads that played in the previous game against Northampton all did very well. So We'll see come match day. I've got the team in mind, but as I've said before, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We've got another session. We'll see where we're at come Thursday night.
There's a little bit of an injury list, obviously, still there. So the likes of Callum O'Dowda, Walshy, Joe Morrell, where are they at the moment?
Them three are still in rehabilitation. Joe Williams and Callum are back on the grass, not with the group yet, but moving in the right direction. So hopefully in the next coming weeks, we'll get some of the lads back from the treatment rooms. You say there's a few in there at the moment, and hopefully we can get back. And
Thomas Callas and Jay De Silva as well. How are they doing?
Yeah, progressing. Yeah, they're both on the grass. Said before with Thomas's injury, it's a funny one. There's no real time scale on it. We'll just have to see where he's at with the pain and how much he can manage that. And Jay's back on the grass as well. So, as I say, moving in the right direction.